This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Tuesday, October 23rd. Not a good day for stock index futures with a variety of negatives coming into play today. We had some weaker than expected earnings from several international companies, suggesting that the global economy may not be growing as fast as some had hoped for. We have the ongoing Saudi isolation issues, problems in the European Union with Italy's budget deficit that is likely to expand. Also, there appears to be more and more calls for the Fed not to be quite so aggressive in hiking interest rates. So a lot of pressures today taking the indices lower. I think that once central banks around the world become a bit less hawkish on the part of the Fed, for example, other central banks that are accommodative will probably remain accommodative longer than expected. So I think there is a clear need for central banks to be less aggressive in raising rates. I think once that becomes more of a realization, that we will see the next move higher for stock index futures. Moving over to the currencies, flight to quality longs are established today in the yen and the Swiss franc, so those safe haven currencies enjoying some flows into them. Some of the higher yielding currencies being liquidated, such as the dollar index and the Australian dollar, for the same reason. Interest rate markets higher as flight to quality comes into the treasuries, especially the 30-year bonds. Although it still looks like the main trend is lower. Still looks like the Fed is going to raise in December. Although we're already starting to see some indication that there is pressure for the Fed maybe to be a bit less aggressive in hiking rates. Even the probability of a rate hike at the December meeting dropping a little bit today to 81%. Yesterday it was 84%. Still thinking that the Fed will only raise rates 2 times next year instead of the consensus view of 3 to 4. So flight to quality gains today, I think, should be used as a selling opportunity, maybe more toward later in today's trading session or early tomorrow. But every time we have seen a flight to quality rally in the interest rate futures markets, at least as of the last couple of months, those gains were short-lived and new lows followed. So good trading, everyone. And once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.